Hi guys, and welcome back to Macaroon. In this video, I'm going to be doing a huge slime shop review in an advent calendar format. And as you can see, this is the German-Austrian version of an advent calendar because it only goes up until number 24. And that's because in Austria, people celebrate Christmas and get all of their presents on Christmas Eve. So to prepare for this video, I asked for your suggestions on Instagram on which slime shops I should test out. And then I went and ordered so many slimes, and I've mixed them all up in here, and you're about to see some pretty amazing creations. I ended up with way more than 24 slimes, so please follow me on Instagram to see clips of all the ones that didn't make it into the calendar. My account is Macaroon, and I'll be posting them over the next few weeks. Before we get started, a big thanks to Best Fiends for sponsoring this video. If you watch my channel, then I'm sure you know what Best Fiends is, and you're hopefully still playing the game right now. The exciting news is they've just launched a brand new game called Best Fiends Stars. This one is also so much fun to play, and it's super adorable because the graphics look slightly different. And I've linked it down below so you can download it for free right now. This game just came out, so you can literally be one of the first people to play it. You get to match and blast away through explosive puzzles and collect loads of cute characters along the way. The game mechanic is similar to the original one, however there's some new strategies such as starting a level using different bombs and other items. I find Best Fiends Stars a bit more intuitive to play because you can always see your progress shown by these 3 stars up here. Collecting stars will unlock special prizes, such as new fiends, items, or power-ups. I noticed that the fiend upgrades seem to happen automatically in this game, and that makes it easier to get through the levels. I'm currently on level 31, and please let me know down below which level you get to. You can also play with friends and family, so be sure to click my link below and be one of the first to download Best Fiends Stars for free. Thank you so much for listening to the sponsorship, and without further ado, let's get started on our advent calendar. Door number 1 is Strawberry Crunch Bar Duo by Kawaii Slime Company. The reason I put this first is because Kawaii Slime Company gives you these tiny bottles of slime activator and deactivator, which I think is completely genius. Kawaii Slime Company is well known for providing handmade clay pieces with their slimes. This makes the experience extra special, and I think their slimes would look amazing as gifts. This one is designed so that the 2 different textures from the clay and the glossy slime will end up combining to create a new slime that's great for bubble pops. Or of course, if you want to, you can leave the ice lolly to dry and then keep this forever. Now moving on to door number 2. This one is Honeydew Jelly by Slime Obsidian. Slime Obsidian is one of the most famous slime shops on Instagram, so I couldn't wait to test out their stuff. Honeydew Jelly wasn't part of my original order, but I saw a clip of it on Instagram and I was so desperate to touch it. I emailed them right away, and they were kind enough to add it to my order. The thing about jelly slimes is that it's hard to convey the texture just using photos, so they tend to get a bit overlooked in online shops. I'm so glad that I caught the video clip of this one because it has the most incredible melon scent and a soft, translucent consistency. Alright, moving on to number 3. This one is called Under the Jelly by Slime OG. OG Slimes, of course, is another very famous slime shop because they invented butter slime, and I think they kind of started the whole craze for different slime textures. A lot of their stuff look quite minimalist, however you have to actually hold them in your hands to realize that they have such different textures which are done to perfection. This is a gorgeous translucent jelly slime with a very subtle sprinkling of seashells, glitter, and slushy beads. This one is quite a bit firmer than the previous Honeydew slime. Jelly slimes are great because they don't deactivate easily and you can play with them for a long time. Be sure to check the description box below for a list of different slime textures and, based on my experience, which ones tend to keep for longest. Now let's check out number 4, which is Tama Baby by Yuki Slimes. Yuki Slimes is actually one of the smaller slime shops in terms of followers and size and people working there, because I believe it's only run by one person. However, it has such a fan base for good reason, because I just adore everything about this brand. The Instagram, the branding, the products, everything is so aesthetic and there's so much attention to detail. I completely understand why restocks from Yuki Slime sell out so fast, literally within seconds. Tama Baby is inspired by retro Tamagotchi toys from the 90s, which I loved as a kid. This is a thick, clear slime with tiny pixel art charms and glitter inside. You can see exactly what I mean by Yuki Slime's aesthetics here. Each slime is so crisp and clean to play with, and it's completely on trend with the current lo-fi / vaporwave movement. So now we're on to number 5. This one is Harajuku Icy by Momo Slimes. This slime is inspired by Lush's Harajuku Bath Bomb, though I honestly think it looks a million times better. It's a two-toned icy slime with a fruity citrus scent. Once mixed together, this produces an incredibly soft and sizzly texture that feels very soothing on your skin. This kind of reminds me of an ice cream sorbet because it has exactly the same consistency, but obviously without melting or feeling cold. Number 6 is down here. This one is Mint Chocolate Chip by Kawaii Slime Company. Out of all the shops I reviewed, Kawaii Slime Company has the most creative packaging. Whenever possible, they package slimes in the same containers, so you get ice cream slime in a tub or jam slime inside a jar. This one is part of the Ice Cream Pints collection, and you can even get a separate plastic scoop. Every flavor of ice cream actually has a slightly different recipe, so you'll never get bored playing with the different textures. These ice cream slimes would make great Christmas gifts because they're so cutely packaged and suitable for beginners, so the recipient doesn't need to know much about making or fixing slime. So now it's time for number 7, and this is my favorite number because I was born on the 7th of November, and I also had to put one of my favorite slimes from this whole calendar inside here. And this one is Visco Cubes by Slime OG. Visco Cubes is a clear taupe slime with jelly cubes, micro glitter, and iridescent pieces inside. I love the fact that this captures the whole Visco Girl trend into something very abstract yet surprisingly understandable. I think another one of OG Slime's strength is working with conceptual ideas and turning them into slimes that are pleasantly unexpected. So number 8 is Unicorn Ice Cream by Slime Obsidian. This is a super classic design, and I think every shop I went to had their own version of a unicorn slime. The texture of this one is smooth and silky, with a lemon pound cake and marshmallow scent. Now it's time for number 9, which is Kawaii Cake by Slime OG. This one has a slushy base with a butter slime topping. I ended up filming this about a month after receiving the slime, and that's why the base part looks a bit sticky. This can be easily fixed with Activator, and just about every slime shop will send you a small packet of borax with your order. However, if you want to avoid slimes that are prone to deactivation, then be sure to check out my slime texture tips down below. Next up is number 10, which is Blue Ramone by Yuki Slimes. I realized that I've been pronouncing this wrong my entire life, and it's actually Ramone, which is based on the English word for lemonade. This is a Japanese soda drink that has a unique round ball as the bottle cap, and that's why so many Ramune-inspired slimes include a clear marble inside. Yuki Slimes Blue Ramone is her signature thick clear slime with Japanese-inspired graphics. I particularly love this dotted screen tone effect, which comes from black and white shading used in manga illustration. This incredible attention to detail is what makes Yuki Slimes so charming. Her products represent a feeling or a moment, and the slime is used almost as an art form. If you want to buy from her shop, then my tip is to create an account beforehand so you can check out as fast as possible, because otherwise the slime you want is going to sell out. Number 11 is here. This is Peach Yakult by Momo Slimes. So Momo means peach in Japanese, which is why this slime fits in perfectly with the branding of the shop. The first thing that strikes me is how amazing it smells. The texture is super glossy and has that slightly transparent look, which fits perfectly with the Yakult drink. This is a slime that you should play with very soon after receiving it, because the glossy texture will deactivate quicker than other types. The Yakult color means it does last a bit longer than clear slime, because air bubbles don't show up as easily, so you can have fun stretching or poking it. This one is nice and clicky. So on to number 12. This one is Whipped Topping by Kawaii Slime Company. You can also get fake sprinkles made from polymer clay, and these are obviously less damaging to your slime than real sprinkles. Kawaii Slime Company is really generous with packaging size, so all of their slimes are super satisfying to play with. Whipped Topping is a really versatile cloud slime with an amazing texture that can be squeezed or fluffed apart. You can also combine it with sprinkles, food coloring, or other types of slime, such as the ice cream pints that I showed earlier. So as you might have guessed from the title, this was part 1 of the slime advent calendar. I really wanted to show you everything in detail, and I decided not to put them in one video because that one is just going to end up super long. So be sure to subscribe to Macaroon to see the second part, and if you're watching this after it's already come out, then I'm sure I've linked it up there or down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!